Alright, thanks for clicking the next video. Now we're going to talk about auto insurance for a second. Auto insurance has three parts. The first part is the part that protects anyone you hit. That's the liability. The second part protects you and your family in case you get hit. And the third part protects your car itself. The first part, let's go to the first part, liability insurance. That is the most important part, but people know the least about. Standard coverage is, the minimum is $25.50. Standard is $100, $300. But what do those numbers mean? Those numbers mean that in that scenario when you're driving down the highway and you don't see that car in the right lane when you're getting over, let's say it's a motorcyclist, and you run that motorcyclist off the road and you were to break his back or unfortunately die, him or his family has the option of either suing you or suing your insurance company. What makes that decision easy for them is where can they get the most money, unfortunately. If you have $25,000 limits on your insurance, but you're worth $500,000, it's an easy decision. How we decide people's liability limits is what is your net worth, your net assets. We take up the value of your home, the value of your retirement accounts and investments, any other major assets you have, as well as your cars, any other things important to you. Whatever that number totals out at, we want to make sure the first number for liability is a little bit higher. This way you have more insurance protection than you do assets. Taking the target off of your back and onto farmer's insurance back. Okay. The second part is underinsured and uninsured. That's what protects you in case you get hit by somebody with no insurance or without enough insurance. These numbers are standard, normally practiced, the same as your original liability limits. Okay? Those scenarios are you get T-boned or you're ended by someone, either a 21-year-old kid with the bare minimum limits or hit and run by someone without insurance at all. The third part protects your car itself. This is where the deductible comes into place. You pay your standard deductible. We pay for everything else on top of that to repair your car as good as new. Or not as good as new, as how it was originally. Okay? We also have three things I'd love you to ask me about. Rental reimbursement, glass reimbursement, and as well as towing and roadside service. They're great extra coverages and very cheap and affordable. We truly help making sure your insurance and auto insurance needs are met. Thank you for getting this auto quote. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic day.